Welcome back to TacosandGeeks.com. Justin here, and today we are going to be reviewing Shinobi no Ittoki. This is part of the full anime 2022 season. You can find this anime on Crunchyroll. This is episode 1, and as always, I give you a brief synopsis, so here we go. Ittoki was an ordinary student until his life was turned upside down. Ittoki finds out that his family is the long-running leader of the famous Iga Ninja Clan, probably botched that, and he is the next in line to take over. The Iga family must try to defend what is theirs from the rivaling Koga family that seeks to end his life. Ittoki is now left with no choice but to become a shinobi that's strong enough to not only protect himself, but his village that he has put in danger. Now a student at a ninja academy, a high school specializing in shinobi techniques, Ittoki learns the way of modern-day ninja, equipped with high-tech suits and gadgets. Together with students from other clans, they must clash with the Koga family in an attempt to end the rivalry once and for all. And I was pleasantly surprised because when this anime started, it starts off, I thought it was going to be this typical rom-com type of anime, slice of life. And I should have known better because the anime had the title Shinobi in the title. It's right there as you see it. Shinobi's in the title. I should have known better and say, oh, ninjas. Of course, this has to deal with ninjas. So that being said, I was pleasantly surprised. It was really great. I enjoyed the hell out of this anime. And episode 1 does what it's supposed to do. It sets up the world. It does some really good world building. We get introduced to our protagonists, our main characters, and they do a great job establishing Ittoki. When we first meet him, he is this shy. He is the typical anime boy trope that's going to be, the typical trope that a lot of us are used to. Some of us are really getting tired of. The one that's chosen, the chosen one anime trope where they're shy, they're reluctant, and you're the only one that can save us, or you're the one who's going to be saving the people. You got to train, you got to get your act together. He is that anime trope so far in the beginning from what I'm seeing here. And like when I was saying that it started off, I thought it was going to be like this slice of life rom-com. It's because he gets approached by a girl and she confesses to him that she likes him. And his whole world goes out of whack because he has never had a girl approach him. He's never really got girls that actually communicate with him in that way. So he's absolutely losing his mind. He's on cloud 9. A pretty girl likes me. What the hell did I do? So he asks his permission for his mom to go on a date. And that's all I'm going to say on terms of plot. I want everybody to see this one for themselves. I always keep plots spoiler-free and very vague. So what I would say is that the animation is stellar, especially when things pick off. And the tone shifts from what we started with, and then when it picks up, it does a complete tone shift. And I was like, ho, 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 ho. So this is what this anime is about. And I should have known better because it was Shinobi. When it hits to the action, it was just like, oh, when a twist happens and you're like, holy God, everybody's out to kill this kid. And it is amazing. And you start to learn more about the family. You start to learn who's who. I will say this. His mother, this is the only minor spoiler I will say. His mother, when he was having this talk with his mother about girls and going on a date, she seems so bubbly. She's that typical anime mom where she's so bubbly. She's like, oh my God, you're going on a date? Yes, yes, yes. And then when she actually starts asking him questions, and when the answers that he gives her are not to her liking, it's like night and day. She just switches. And this is a credit to the voice actress as well. Her pitch of her voice, everything gets serious. Her voice deepens a bit, and she gets stern and strict, and you're like, whoa, she's scary. She's scary. And if you have a mom like that, you can be like, oh my God, that's my mom on the TV right now. She was scary. I was like, woo. I was like, where this coming from? I was like, something's not right with this mother. And then you find out more as the episode goes, who the mother is, her importance, and everything else. Overall, pretty solid anime. As terms of music composition for the action scenes, it does a really great job keeping you engaged. I like the voice acting. I like the presentation here. It was a nice tone shift of something I wasn't expecting, especially, and this is why constantly have to give anime time to develop, because if you write it off based off the first episode, you might miss out on something. I was ready to write this off. I was like, oh, here we go with this anime dating trope with the guy shy boy, especially in this particular scene here that you're seeing with the girl. You're like, oh my god, dude, how can you be this insecure about yourself? How can you, like, sometimes you wonder, like, who is this insecure? So, what man is this insecure out there? And you're like, oh, come on, bro. So, but I was about to write it off, and then when the tone shift changes, and then the anime itself reveals, like, what it's really about, you're like, okay, I'm engaged. So, definitely put this on your must-watch list. This is Justin from otakusandgeeks.com. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Search the channel. We are also at this time covering New York Comic-Con. That's why my eyes look so damn tired. I literally just been doing Comic-Con coverage and writing articles and stuff like that. So stay tuned for our New York Comic-Con coverage, interviews, and everything else from boosters on the way. But I'm still reviewing anime for you guys. So check it out here. Keep it locked on ONG. Later days. Catch you on the next review. Peace.